Hi guys, hope you guys are all doing well. I wanted to try this middle part tribal feeding braids on my hair, but I don't know if you guys know, but I have a very short hair, so I decided to try it with a full lace that I already have. This full lace is not new, by the way. I have already used it before, but yeah, this is how the pattern goes. One big part in the middle, then I also carve out a section for the back. I decided to use 3 colors for this style: color 27, color 613, and color 30, and I already blended everything out just as in the video. So next thing, I'm going to line up each braid, or do I say each strand of hair. This is going to be my smallest, and the next one is going to be the bigger size. But truth be told, at some point I started doubling the big sizes, and sometimes I double the small sizes as well. I'm going to point out 2 important things to note while braiding or while doing your feeding braids. First of all, you see how pointed the braids are. If you like how pointed they are, what I do here is I carve out, or I section out a part, just like I'm doing in the video, and I use a hair gel to keep it together and also keep the flyaways together. Before I start braiding, I'm going to braid without adding any attachment, like 2-3 times, sometimes even 4. It depends on how sharp you want it to be. Yes, and I also like the beginning part of my braids to be gapped, to be spaced out. Then from the 3rd one, I'm going to start adding my attachment, just like I'm doing now. Feeding braids are pretty much, they're easy actually, but you might find some difficulties in the beginning. I'm going to do one in real time and do another one in slow motion, so you guys get how to do it. I'm not going to show how I do the whole head, that's how I braid the whole full lace, because that's just going to take so much time. The video, or it's basically repetitive, so I'm just going to show you guys how I do it here, and yeah, hopefully you get it. So this one is in real time now, and then I'm going to do another one in slow motion. Hopefully you get it. The second thing I'm going to talk about is the fact that I didn't add attachment all the way down. Why? Because I'm trying to conserve the space at the nape. If you keep adding all the way down, your braids are going to be very big, and your braids are going to compete for space at the nape. I don't know if that made sense. Yes, so that's basically what I wanted to talk about, and I'm just doing the same thing, and I'll keep doing that till I'm done with the hair. Now you see how all my braids are on their own at the back, and there is no hanging one at the back. If you don't consider the nape area when you're braiding, you're definitely going to have a hanging braid, and it doesn't look cute. This wasn't the color I was going for. I was hoping the braids, or my wig, was going to be more like the blended attachments, but as you guys can see, my full lace wig is more of a honey brown or honey blonde, something like that. So it really affected the color a lot. Right now what I'm doing is I'm trying it on to see how it looks. This step is very important. Whenever you're making a wig on a full lace wig, or even a frontal or whatever, you have to try it on from time to time to see what it looks like, to be sure you're not making any mistakes. At this point, I also realized that I didn't have the need for those baby hairs, so I'm going to either cut off that lace or I'll ventilate on it and braid on that lace. I'm going to decide later. I'm done with the braiding and I want to add some curls at the tips. I wanted to use rollers, but I didn't have rollers and I really wanted to be done with the video. So I'll be doing the regular style, or will I say the local style that the women in the market do whenever you go there to make your hair. So they just use a thread. I triple the thread or even stack it to 4 times so it's a bit thick. You can use yarn or wool to do this. That one is even better than this one. So I just wrap the thread around it very loosely, get to where I want to stop. I didn't go all the way down. Then I'm going to push it upwards. And when I do that, I'm going to tie it up at the tip just so it doesn't unravel. I'll do the same thing for all others. And I'm just taking like 10 braids to do this. When I'm done, the next thing I'm going to dip it in hot water. And I made a mistake while I was dipping in hot water. I'm going to show you guys the mistake I made. Hopefully you don't make it too. So the mistake I made here was I used very hot water. Yes, please don't ever use very hot water. Sizzling hot water is a no-no. And that's what I did here. I didn't realize it on time. I've always known this, but for some reason it skipped my mind. And I just kept on putting a lot of hair into the water, and just look at how it turned out. The curls look all messed up, and for lack of a better word, let me use the word wrinkled, if that makes sense. So now I'm doing the next batch and you're going to see a difference because now the water has cooled down. So you can see the difference, and I'm taking them one by one just in case I notice any mistake. I can always fix it. I also dab the top and the body with some warm water. And my hair is ready. I'll be using some hair mousse to style, and I didn't add combs to this. I just used my elastic band. I'm going to call this side B and I'm going to call this one side A. You guys are going to see the difference when I take them down. So here is the review. This is what the unit looks like. Side A and side B. There's a big difference. Okay guys, that's the end of my video. Hopefully you like it. This is what it looks like while standing up. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, peace.